I tested 300 budget PS5 gaming monitors and I basically figured out which are the best 3 to buy. I'll give you the 3 monitors in this video, I'll tell you why I even went through this hard and long process of testing that many monitors, I'll tell you what I learned from it, and most importantly, I will tell you what to look for and what to avoid when buying a gaming monitor so you never get bamboozled.
You've been bamboozled!
So why would any sensible man go through all this scrutiny? I mean, 300 monitors is a bit excessive, don't you agree? Well, first of all, I'm not a sensible man. All jokes aside though, let me explain. So just like you, after a long day of hard work in school, I like to enter my room, jump on the sofa, grab myself a drink and kick back playing some PS5 games. I've been into God of War recently. It's a really great game that tells a phenomenal story, and you best believe that I like to be immersed in the story of the game uninterrupted. And just for context, I have my PS5 hooked to my barely 1080p 2015 TV. So when I caught myself noticing some weird color inaccuracies and some pixelation around close-ups of characters, breaking the illusion that I was a 240-pound bearded beast of a man showing my son how to be an alpha male, that was it for me. I had had enough. I immediately went on Amazon, I typed in PS5 gaming monitor, and I wasn't gonna tolerate any other minute of this vibe kill. But little did I know that I was going to be bombarded with literally hundreds of different monitors, and if there's anything that I hate more than constant reminders that I wasn't a literal warrior with cool tattoos and a full beard, it's spending money on something that isn't worth it. I had to make sure that the monitor I buy for my PS5 was worth every single penny, and it is literally the best value for money possible. And with thousands of options in front of me to choose from, my mission has hit its first curveball. So now confused over how many options there are, not knowing what monitor should I get, what monitor should I avoid, I had an idea. I should go watch some reviews on YouTube, that would surely help me figure it out, right? So now set out on a mission to figure out what's the one monitor I should get out of all the thousands I've been bombarded with on Amazon. All of them offering me the moon and claiming to be the best. After watching literally hundreds of videos and reviews, I quickly realized 3 things. First, no 2 YouTubers agree on the same monitors, which confused me even more. I mean, if more than 2 YouTubers agreed on the same monitor, it would have made my search for the PS5 monitor shorter than it has to. But life isn't all sunshine and rainbows. Second thing I learned is that there is 3 types of monitors being sold on the market. The high refresh rate 1080p, the high resolution 4K with 60Hz refresh rate, and the monitor that combines the two together, 4K and high refresh rate. Each of these will have its own strengths and weaknesses, which brings me to the third thing I learned. There is not one best PS5 gaming monitor. What do I mean by this? In the hundreds of videos I watched, I noticed a pattern of 3 different types of monitors for the PS5. The high refresh rate 1080p is made for those people who take gaming as a competitive sport. See, a lot of people who play Apex Legends, Call of Duty Warzone, Fortnite even, rely on different factors like how fast the internet is, or basically ping. They keep practicing their accuracies and reaction times for one purpose: to have the best competitive edge in these games, and that's actually the fun in these games. Being able to improve and gain an edge on your competition and win. Now what does that have to do with choosing the perfect gaming monitor? Well, it turns out that these types of gamers have trained their reaction times in a way that the extra 60Hz offered by the refresh rate monitor, which translates to a fraction of a second by the way, will make or break their victory. These competitive gamers rely on timing and reaction times, and whether or not they can shave a fraction of a second from ping or refresh rate, they will take it. It's an absolute priority. So if you are one of these gamers, a high refresh rate monitor with a 1080p resolution is gonna be the perfect solution for you and the perfect monitor for you. But you see, nothing comes for free. While having a 1080p quality isn't that bad, the price of a monitor that is a high refresh rate and 1080p is around $200, which is around the same price range that would allow you to get a 4K monitor which is superior. So you're basically sacrificing superior quality for that competitive edge and high refresh rate, which will in turn get you more wins if that's what you care about. But speaking of 4K monitors, the 4K monitor now. It is made for those people who take gaming as a hobby basically. It's for entertainment. You see, a lot of people enjoy being immersed in the storylines that games have to offer. I am one of them. I like to lay on my sofa, get my headset connected to my controller, have some food and drinks near me, lay back and chill while actually being immersed in the games I play. I play a lot of single player story games like God of War, Uncharted, The Last of Us, Resident Evil even. It feels like I'm watching a movie but you're involved actually. You're in the character's shoes, sort of, which is absolutely amazing. And a high quality 4K 4K monitor with really deep blacks, vibrant colors, a monitor that isn't dim and actually allows you to see every detail of the world you're playing in without having a glare distract you from the game, will actually go a long way into making sure your immersion isn't broken and that you have a fun time playing. I mean, granted, you can still play those competitive games with a 4K monitor, but you will not have that same competitive edge those people with a high refresh rate monitors will have, which brings me to the third type of monitor, the monitor that will offer you the best of both worlds. This monitor will allow you to have your cake and eat it too, because it's a 4K monitor with a high refresh rate. This will allow you to have your competitive edge when you're playing games like Warzone and such, but it will also give you that classic immersion into your game and that 4K quality to see every detail of your world while playing games like Uncharted and God of War. With these monitors, you're not really sacrificing refresh rate or quality. What will you be sacrificing then? I'll tell you, it's the price. These monitors could range from $600 and above. I mean, while YouTube was a big help for me, it still didn't tell me what I needed to know. Okay, I've learned this about monitors now, but I still don't know how to choose the best monitor for me. I mean, how do I know which monitor has the best color accuracy or the best brightness? How do I know if the monitor is the right fit for me? Still looking for answers, and still after my goal of finding the best monitor for my PS5, I went on another journey to test monitors. Armed with what I now know, thanks to those YouTube videos, I need to figure out a way to make sure that the monitor I choose is the right one. So I've been thinking for a while, and I've come up with 3 ideas that will help me figure this out. First, the reviews. There are a lot of reviews on Amazon. I could go read through them and figure out which monitors are good. Second thing I thought of, I should hit up my friends who have gaming monitors and I should go test them myself. The third option would be to go to actual physical stores in my town and ask if I could test some monitors. I now know that there is 3 types of monitors, and in each category I'm gonna be looking for these requirements. The brightness, the monitor has to be good brightness, colors have to be vivid and lifelike, there shouldn't be any ghosting, and for that I'm gonna be using the UFO test, which is a test that will tell you if there is any ghosting on the monitor. I'm ready with my new plan. I immediately started taking action. I took a list of all the monitors YouTubers recommended and I put them on an Excel sheet, and I started going through them one by one on Amazon, reading reviews, and if the reviews had any mention about bad brightness or bad contrast, I immediately disqualified it. After that, I was left with a list of few monitors that were acceptable. Yes, it's all coming along nicely. With the new list, I immediately started texting my friends and I started looking online for the monitors on that list that were selling on my town, so I could go on the spot and test them. Granted, not all the monitors I had on the list were available, but quite a few were, which was absolutely amazing. So after testing them, using the UFO test and seeing the brightness myself, and keep in mind, I'm the type of person who puts his phone at 100% max brightness and still thinks it's not enough. I have finally narrowed down the list of all the monitors to just 3 monitors, one of each category, and I'm gonna be sharing them with you right now, and I will even provide links for them in the description so you can buy them as well. The first monitor is gonna be for those competitive people. We have the Asus TUF Gaming VG27V H1B 27 inches, a 1080p Full HD 165Hz monitor that can only be described as a good bang for your buck. Hook this up to your PS5 and you will enjoy a Full HD crisp 1080p quality at 120Hz, allowing you to have that competitive edge in games like Warzone and such, while still enjoying a pretty good 1080p quality with decent colors, all for the price of $200, which is considered really good compared to what's available on the market right now. The second monitor is for those people like me who like to lay back and enjoy a 4K experience with deep blacks, good brightness, and an immersive experience. And delivering that to us is gonna be the Asus TUF Gaming VG289Q 1A. That is a mouthful. Coming in at 28 inches of worth every single penny goodness, this beast will make sure you're immersed in any game that you want without any unwanted interruptions. The link for it will be in the description down below, along with all the 3 monitors I mentioned in this video. This one is not going to be considered budget friendly, but that's understandable because it gives you the best of both worlds. We have a gaming monitor for the PS5 that offers you both a crisp 4K quality with amazing colors, deep blacks, bright screen, and high refresh rate, crate, all for the price of $650, which is really not that high compared to other monitors in its league, but also it's not by any means budget. I will leave the link for it in the description down below. These are the monitors that I think are the best monitors available for sale on the market right now. This is heavily influenced by my personal opinion and experience and testing, and as you can see, hours of research. So if this video helped you out, drop a like rating so you can help it reach as many people as possible and possibly help them out. Hit the subscribe button because I'm on my way to 5,500 subscribers and all help is appreciated. I make videos like these every single week, so make sure you're subscribed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.